Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be putting this little show hen privet into a bonsai pot to help it become on its way into becoming a great bonsai. So for this I'm just going to be using some bonsai root cutters, a bonsai chopstick and my bonsai Satsuki shears and a root fork. So I'm going to start off by removing the tree from the pot, and now it is quite sunny today, so I'm going to have to kind of do this quickly because I don't want the roots to constantly be in the sun, even though they're very sodden with water, so it should be okay. So what I'm going to start off by doing is just taking my chopstick and loosening the top layer of soil. So this tree is very, very pot bound, so it might take a little bit of work, but the pot I am putting it into is fairly deep. Where is it? It's just here. So I am going to be putting it into this bonsai pot, and it is fairly deep. It's probably about 5 inches deep, so that's going to be okay for this tree. And I know it's not the right time of year to be repotting a tree right now, but I haven't uploaded any videos in a few days when I said I would, and I feel bad, so I've just decided to have to do this just to give you guys some more videos, because I've been pretty slack with uploading. And I know I said I'll be uploading 3 videos in 2 days. That didn't happen because it was really bad weather, and like I said, didn't have anything to work on. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to risk it for my viewers, so this is what we're doing. So just raking it out as usual. Then you know what, I probably have to make the root ball a bit slimmer, but I can honestly probably almost get this into the pot already. These roots are super wet. Wow, from that rain. So this tree, I'm confident this tree is going to be okay today. I'm not sure if I'm even going to use this. I might just use it to remove some of the root ball. Again, just scraping out, always away from the trunk. I'm going to come in and cut all the excess roots off with my bonsai shears. And then just going to come in, because we haven't removed quite enough of the root ball yet, and just loosen it up again a little bit more. Try and get rid of all these loose crappy roots underneath. I think that's going to fit pretty nicely. This already did have some soil in it, this pot, so I'm just going to quickly empty that out so we can get the tree in. Lost half of that when I poured it in, but whatever. So I think that tree is going to comfortably sit in there. It's a little bit sitting high still, so I'm just going to move a tiny bit more of the root ball. Where's my chopstick gone? It's literally, everything's buried in soil at the moment. So I'm just going to work out some more of this root ball. And I can kind of see the main taproot coming under here. So I think we're going to kind of have to stop around here, just so we don't cut the main taproot, because I don't want to do any really heavy root work this time of the year. So just coming in again. I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, perfect. So I'm going to try and find a front for this. I think the front of the tree for me, yeah, it's going to be about there. So I don't know why this pot has this weird potting mesh in it. I bought these pots secondhand, and somebody's put in this weird hard as plastic like mesh. It's not even bonsai mesh, so I'm going to take that out. Don't even need that. Then what I'm going to do is take some bonsai wire, if I can even find some. There we go. And just feed it up like I always do. But just before that, I'm just going to straighten the wire a little bit. So I'm just going to grab it by this end, and then take another pair of pliers. So you can see how bent this piece of wire is at the moment. Whoops. And now you can see how straight it is. So that's a good technique for straightening wire. So I'm just going to come in like this, because I've only have one piece of wire left. So I'm going to have to do this a bit differently. So under the pot with the wire like so, plonk the tree in. Make sure I've got it nicely lined up, which I have. and then come in around the back and just twist it off with my pliers. This is hard because I haven't got much room to play with this. Oops. There, that's pretty solid in that pot now. Now I'm just going to come back and just fill the pot up with my soil. And again, just working out any loose air gaps, just so the roots don't dry out. Because if there's some air gaps and the water doesn't reach those areas, the roots will dry out and die. So just still working this in, like so. Looking pretty good so far. I'm going to pile the soil up a little bit higher just to cover up this excess root ball. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. Now all that's left to do is to give this tree a water. And that is going to be the end of today's video. As always, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.